Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and to my kitchen. It's finally Friday. I am so excited, I really am. I've got home, showered all the week off, got my favourite pyjamas on, which I know are a bit booby, but I won't have these soon, so I might as well show them off while I've still got them. And I burnt myself with oil. I say oil, I mean fry light. Anyway, it's Friday, I'm so excited. I would love to order a Chinese, but I've got to make a sacrifice. So today we're going to be making, I say a sacrifice, but these are gorgeous. We're going to be making salt and pepper chips. So I've put all the ingredients below. If you want to cook along with me now, go and get all the ingredients. If not, grab a cup of tea. Oh my god. If not, grab a cup of tea and watch me make it, and then you can make it yourself another time. Because it's a video, you can play it back. God, I don't have to. Okay, to start with, we need to make the salt and pepper seasoning, which will make a tub like this. This isn't just for one portion, this is just so you've got it mixing, marinating in the cupboard. You can use it each and every time. You can also use it with salt and pepper chicken as well. So to make this mix, I used 2.5 tablespoons of salt, a tablespoon of canderel, a tablespoon of MSG, which you don't have to use, but I used the Pure Grow from Amazon. It's $3.99. I love it. It makes my food taste so much nicer. I don't know why, I don't know what, but it is really nice. 1/2 teaspoon of white powder. 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. I use the hot one. You can use whichever one you like. And 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. I've nearly run out, but if it's only 1/4 teaspoon, that's still going to last me quite a bit of time. So that's to make the mix, and that goes in this tub. You can then put that aside and it can be used, like I said, each and every time. Last time I used peppers and they were nice, everything was really nice, but I felt like maybe they might have been a little bit watery. So this time I'm going to be using some chilies, big chilies like this, they're quite mild, so they could serve the purpose that the peppers did, but also add a bit of spice, so it's like 2 in 1. I'm going to use 1/4 of a red onion and some spring onions. I'm not sure how many I'm going to use yet, but when it comes to chopping, I will let you know how many I've actually used. And then the humble potato. I'm going to use 3 because it's only me that's going to be having them tonight, but obviously make as many as the people that you're making them for. So even 3 is probably going to be a lot, but because I'm only going to have them on their own, I'm not having them as a side, I'm just going to make these 3. So on to making the chips. Quite a lot of chips for one person, so even 3 potatoes might be a lot, but I'm hungry, so it doesn't matter. So once I've done that, I pop them in a Tupperware box, and then what I do is I'll spray them with fry light and pop them in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. This is instead of parboiling them, because I feel like it's less soggy. When I parboil them, I feel like it just creates more water, and the last thing I want is soggy chips. So I'm going to use the olive oil fry light. Actually, it's run out, so I'm going to use the butter one. Just move them around a little bit just to make sure that they've all got oil on. Now I'm using Fry Light because I'm showing you how to make sin-free ones, but if you're happy to use a few sins, then this from Aldi is really nice. You can just put a few drops of that in. You can either put it in the pan when we're frying later or in before you parboil them in the microwave. Well, put them in the microwave to do what parboiling does. But yeah, that's really nice. Double check the sins on it, and depending on how much you're using, yeah. But I just wanted to give you the alternative, but that's really nice as well. But yeah, for this one we're just going to use the Fry Light, which I've sprayed on. Just make sure they're all covered in Fry Light, then get a little bit of your seasoning mix, literally just a little bit, and sprinkle it on. Just muzzle it round a little bit. Muzzle? Where have I got that word from? Anyway. Okay, so now they're all covered with oil and a little bit of a sprinkling. You can put them in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. So while that's in the microwave, we can start cutting our veg. So I'm actually going to use 2 spring onions, but I'm going to cut them quite far down. So I'm not just going to use the white bit, I'm going to cut like maybe down to there, so we've got some green in there. So that's what I'm using. And I'm going to cut them in a diagonal way. Once I've cut them in a diagonal way, I'm just going to separate them a little bit, just so it's not in a clump, because they're not going to be fried for too long. They're not going to separate themselves. I love doing things like this, it's so therapeutic. I love cooking. Sorry if you can hear the microwave and it's loud. I've not found a way to turn the volume down in a microwave yet. So there's the spring onions done. Then I'm probably just going to use a quarter of the red onion. There's the chips done. I'm just going to cut it into strips and then break them up like I did with the spring onion. You can see a little bit better then. And then I'm going to chop 2 red and 2 green. Oh, I love chilies so much. So many chili stories, but that's for another time and another channel. Even these are a little bit watery, but they'll dry down quite quickly. So there's the veg to go with the chips, and that looks absolutely gorgeous. I love that, you know, when all the colours just mixed together. It even smells nice already. Okay, so the chips are done now. The part cooked, so I'm going to pour them onto this. I got this tray from, I think, Home Bargains. I always get them. Mine's getting a little bit tatty now, but yeah. I just spread them out. I just like them because when you put them in the oven, it cooks them evenly because it's just all open at the bottom, so I like that. So I've put all these out flat. And they've already got the sprinkling of salt and pepper on just to give them that little bit of flavour while they're cooking. And then I'll pop them in the oven for maybe, is it 10-20 minutes? Just keep checking on them. While the chips are cooking, I can start frying the veg. So I'll get this butter fry light again, spray your pan, squirt till it hurts. They say at My Slimming World, and I try not to make any jokes because it's not that kind of crowd, I don't think. Or if it is, I don't want to be the one to find out. Let's pop this hot on. Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, there we go. Has anybody been watching The Cry? It's so good. It's the last one on Sunday. I can't wait. I'm so excited to watch it. I'm so tempted to just buy the book and read the end of the book to see what happens, but it's just so many twists and turns. I love it. It's brilliant. I won't say anything in case you haven't watched it, because I do actually. I loved that I didn't know anything at all, and that I just basically started watching it blind, not realising what was going to happen, and I think that's why I like it so much. But yeah, it's brilliant. If you've not watched it, you need to watch it. So yeah, I'm just gonna cook these until they become soft, and then put them to one side ready for when the chips are made. This is when I have to start opening the window because I start sneezing. It's so bad. It doesn't affect my eyes because I've got contact lenses in. But it probably gets up my nose when I start sneezing. My little boy's not here tonight, but normally he starts opening all the doors and windows. Okay, so the chips are ready now, so I'm just going to put a bit more fry light on here. And then pour the chips in. Smells incredible! Can't wait, I'm so excited. I sneezed the other way, guys, don't worry. Oh, that looks so nice. It smells amazing. And there you go, salt and pepper chips. I'm going to add a little bit more of the seasoning. Just a little bit though, because I don't want to go overboard. Just mix it in. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to sit and eat these. I can't wait to do the salt and pepper chicken with it as well, and like make a proper Chinese Fakeaway. But I just want to learn how to do it properly first. But this looks absolutely incredible. I've even got myself a little bowl to put them in. Well, I say little, it's a big bowl just so I can like toss them all around like that. There we go, guys. Salt and pepper chips.